Ooh, yeah. Wagwan internet, it's the kid Oskiino, and I'm back blessing y'all with another video. And today we giving y'all part 2 of the Q&A. Yes, I know the long-awaited part 2. First off, on Instagram, I asked y'all to ask me questions. If you're not following me on Instagram, I'll have the link in the description and the link in my banner on my channel. So go click on that link, follow me on Instagram, because you're going to get updates for all my videos. And before we even start these questions, I need you to like, comment, and subscribe on this video right now, and then click the little bell icon next to the subscribe button so you can know every time I post, man. I'm dropping fire, heat, over back to back to back to back. Why would you want to see what I'm posting? Like, come on, y'all slacking. If y'all not subscribed to me, y'all lacking. That's all I can say, bro. But yeah, we got more questions. Y'all was on my ass about not answering some of y'all questions. I'm sorry, I really am. But we here. Now I can answer y'all questions. So we're going to get right into it. I'm not going to waste none of your time. So, first question. What's your 5-year plan? Okay, so in 5 years, let me see. I'm 21 now, so I'm going to be 26 in 5 years. So in 5 years, I want to have had finished grad school, be done with grad school, and be able to open up my own counseling center. Yeah, at that point, I want to be able to open up my own practice, to be able to have young kids come in and have somebody to talk to, pretty much, just to have a voice. And, you know, some people and some young kids not going to want to talk to their parents. So I'm going to be the person they could talk to almost. And I feel like that's something I want to do in my life. So in 5 years, that's exactly what I want to be. I know that's kind of far-fetched to have my own practice so young, but I feel like anything's possible if your goal's not high and you're not dreaming big enough. So I feel like it's doable. I just got to work hard. So yeah, that's my 5-year plan, to be able to have my own practice. Second question. This says, this is a statement. Yumbo, you ugly. Your auntie said I make her feel good. Anyway, they hating on me. But next question. When and why did you start playing basketball? So I think I started playing ball when I was like 8, at least 8 years old. I used to go to all my dad's practices. He used to be an assistant coach at MOTEP. If you don't know where MOTEP is, it's a high school in Philly. So he used to be assistant coach on the girls team there, and he coached his own AAU team. So I used to travel with them. When they went to nationals, I went down Florida with them, and I was always around basketball. So I feel like when I was of age, instead of just running around as a little kid, patting the ball on the side, I actually tried to learn how to play, and I fell in love with the game, and I feel like I still love the game to this day. So yeah, that's pretty much how I started playing. Alright, next question. How many sports do you know how to play? I know how to play 4 sports. Organized, I play football, basketball, baseball, and lacrosse. Baseball, I was kind of light at baseball. I'm not even going to lie to y'all. But I played for like a year. It was fun. But I was pretty light at baseball. I can't even front to y'all. But yeah, I think I know how to play 4 sports for sure. And then like I play other sports for fun, just fucking around, like soccer, shit like that. But I'll probably say 4 sports that I know how to play for sure. Favorite YouTuber that influenced you? This is a real good question. So the first YouTuber I would say is Pontiac Made DDG. Most of you probably know who DDG is, but if you don't, he does his own skits and his own vlogs. I just like his story. He started from the bottom. He was nothing from Michigan, ended up dropping out of college to pursue his dreams, and he bet on himself. He doubled down, he worked hard, and now he's basically on top of the world. He has started off his rap career just off this YouTube shit. So I feel like in terms of YouTube, he's a huge influence on me. Just in terms of his come up story, and then his content is great too. So I'm gonna drop his channel in the description. And secondly, I would say Chase Money. If you don't know who Chase Money is, he's a gaming YouTuber. He does a lot of funny moments type things, and he's hilarious. Like I watch Chase any point I get, pretty much. I always watch his funny moments. Like if I'm sitting there doing homework, I'll put his funny moments playlist on and just let it play. Like he's real funny to me, and I just feel like I want to be a good mix of those two people, DDG and Chase Money. And I'm going to drop both of their channel links in the description so you can check them out. They got great content. I know you'll fuck with it. What's your career goals? I feel like this is kind of the same as my 5-year plan, but I don't know if you mean on YouTube or in life in general, but on YouTube, just to eventually start, having a source of income on here. I feel like I'm enjoying making these videos. I hope you're enjoying the content I'm putting out, and eventually I want to start making money off of this. Like, you know, I'm having fun doing this, so I don't feel like it's a job right now, but I just want to keep going. So, YouTube career, I just want to eventually start making money off of this. And in life, I kind of answered it with my own practice. So yeah, just the same thing. Having my own counseling center, my own practice to have kids be able to come and have somebody to talk to, pretty much. So those are my 2 career goals on YouTube and outside. Next, 3 words that I use to describe myself. Damn. Okay. So first one, I say funny. A lot of people that know me in real life, people say I'm funny. I can be reserved. If I don't really know you, like I don't go out of my way to, I feel like this is bad, but I don't go out of my way to speak to a whole lot of people. Like I'm not real, if I don't know you, I'm not real friendly. Like I'm not mean, but I'm not necessarily real outgoing if I don't know you. And third, I feel like I say empathetic. I feel like I put myself in other people's shoes a lot. I try to feel what they're feeling. So, yeah, funny. Fuck did I say? Funny, empathetic, and reserved. Yeah. Next question. One thing you change about my high school or college stretch? Okay, so I feel like I would change my high school stretch and just take things more serious. I wasn't really taking anything serious in high school, whether that be academics or athletics. I feel like if I took anything serious, I would be in a way different position. But everything happens for a reason. I'm glad I'm in the place I'm in. And I feel like everything that I go through makes me who I am. So I can't really complain about, you know, the stuff that I've been through for real. Okay, next question. Braun or Mike overall? Okay. I'm going to start off my sentence or my argument by saying that Braun is my GOAT. I've never seen Michael Jordan pick up the basketball, so I can't really judge Michael Jordan as a basketball player. But what I will say is that I understand why people put Mike as their GOAT. LeBron James is the best basketball player that I've ever seen. Right? But in terms of impact and the impact that Michael had when he had it, I feel like timing was the main reason. Like, he made basketball cool back then. Basketball didn't really have a poster boy back then. Like, there were the Magics and the Birds, and if you want to look back at the Kareems and the Wilts and all that. But in terms of the worldwide face and a worldwide superstar and somebody that people can say NBA and then associate somebody with the NBA, that was Mike, and that's what he became. So I feel like anybody that comes after that, that's great, can't really live up to that, if that makes sense. Like, Michael Jordan made basketball cool everywhere, like overseas, in the US, everywhere. And I feel like even if LeBron is a better player, that impact will never be had again just because of the timing. But what I will say, and I had this argument with my friends the other day, I said if Braun and Mike switch places, like if Braun was drafted to the Bulls back then and Mike was drafted to the Cavs in 2003, I feel like we would be talking about Braun as the GOAT just because of the timing. I really feel as though whoever, like, it was just the timing. Like, that's all it was. I'm not saying Michael Jordan wasn't a great player, but I think overall Braun is a better player than Mike. But I think the timing of when Michael Jordan really started to flourish, and nobody really expected Mike to be like this. He came out of North Carolina and he was a high talented prospect, but nobody expected him to be considered one of the best of all time. But I feel like Braun, people expected a lot out of him off rip, but he just lived up to his expectations and more. So I feel like Braun is my GOAT, but like I said, with the whole timing thing, I feel like that's why people put Mike as the GOAT. Next question, are you hooping this year? I am hooping this year, but the question is not if I'm hooping, but where. Yeah, to say about that. Next question. Does a straw have one hole or two? Okay. A straw has two holes, but they're like connected. Feel me? Because if the straw had one hole, then one side would be blocked. Y'all get the visual? So say you got a straw and you block one hole, then it's not gonna be, you can't use that type straw. But a straw has two holes, but they're just connected. So yeah. See?
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Yep. Next question. Are there 7 billion birthdays or 365? Okay, there's 365 birthdays for sure. But here's how I see it. So you want to say there's 7 billion people in the world. You ever seen the little pill capsules that your grandmom and grandpop had? You got the pill capsules. It's all the days: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And it's the little capsules. And it's got a bunch of pills in each capsule. That's how I see the birthday. So it's 365 capsules in this little thing. But us, we're the pills. So you just drop each of us in each capsule, and that's the birthday. So it's 7 billion of us, but we're just split up in each little capsule. That was a weird visual, but y'all get what I'm saying. I think it was a good visual, to be honest with you. Y'all see what I'm saying? Y'all got it? Y'all got it. Next question. Who is your favorite NFL player to watch growing up? Okay, so football is my favorite sport. Even though I play basketball and I love basketball, football is my favorite sport. I love watching football, and my favorite team is the Eagles. Go Birds. Don't disrespect my Birds. I don't want to hear no Birds slander anywhere. So with that being said, my favorite NFL player to watch growing up, I'd probably say Brian Westbrook. If y'all don't know who Brian Westbrook is, he was a running back for the Eagles. And I feel like Brian Westbrook was just so dynamic in the backfield. Like, he could catch out the backfield. That's when we really started running screens. He could run up the gut and hide behind our linemen. He could hit the outside and kill people with speed. Like, he was just so dynamic in the backfield. And Brian Westbrook's one of my favorite Eagles of all time. But right this second, and probably since high school, my favorite player has been Cam Newton. Cam Newton is crazy. Like, that's my favorite player in the NFL. Just his swag, how he carry himself, and he can hoop too. Like, don't get it fucked up. Cam Newton is a great quarterback. And if you listen to any team listening, y'all need to sign my man. Why is Cam Newton without a job right now? Why is Cam Newton one of the, I'm not gonna say nothing crazy, but he's at least, in terms of talent, top 15, top 10, top 15 quarterbacks in the league in terms of talent, and he doesn't have a job. Like, that don't make no sense to me. But yeah, so Brian Westbrook and my man Cam. You mean? Next question. Biggest fear in life right now. Okay. I gotta say, I don't know if I'm allowed to say the word on YouTube, but this pandemic going on right now, that's probably my biggest fear. Just because there's so much unknown. Like, nobody really knows what's going on. And people are talking about there's going to be another wave. Like, what? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, there's so much unknown about this pandemic going on that I feel like that's probably my biggest fear right now. And my parents are kind of old, so I don't want them, I don't want to go out because I work. So I don't want to go out and potentially bring it back to my home. Like, I don't want to personally get it myself. I hate being sick. So I don't know what could happen. Like, on one end, people are saying, oh yeah, I couldn't breathe. And every time I breathed, I wanted to cry because it hurt so much. And then on the other end, people are like, yeah, I felt completely healthy. And NBA players were like, yeah, I could have played a 7-game series with the virus. Like, what? Like, and then everything in between. Some people have mild symptoms. You feel what I'm saying? Like, there's so much unknown. Knowing me, though, if I get it, I'm going to be in the bed like this. You see my hands? I'm going to be in the bed like this, snotty nose, can't breathe.
Middle all messed up.
Like, I'm going to be fucked up, bro. And you know what I'm saying? That's just my luck that I would be like that. I'm not going to be the nigga that don't have no symptoms. So, yeah, I don't want none of that. I hope everybody's staying safe with all that. Wash y'all hands. I don't know why we had to have a worldwide pandemic for niggas to wash their hands. Try y'all best. At least try y'all best not to go out as much as y'all can. And stay safe when y'all do. Wear y'all mask and all that shit, man. For real. Because this shit is serious, I feel like. Thank you for watching the vid. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you click that like button. I really can't stress enough. Click the like button. Tell your friends, your mom, your grandmom, your auntie to subscribe. Turn on post notifications and leave a comment. Tell me what y'all want to see, man. Like I said, I'm here for y'all. But with that being said, I have taken enough of your time. It has been Oskiino, and I will holler at y'all in the next vid. Peace.
Tim Duncan said you can get huffed on. I feel like the man with the plan. Always knew pain would come out on his own. Pain in the music the best way it can. I done been stuck and I've been in the jam. I seen where it's dark at. Watch niggas slide in the wheel and it's crazy, cause that's where the niggas in the wheel got parked at.